Hello guys, my name is Kazeem and in this tutorial we'll be talking on attributes in HTML and we'll be discussing these attributes with other tags, and this is a continuation tutorial from our previous tutorial HTML basics. And the first attribute we'll be talking about before that, what are attributes? Attributes give more informations about elements or tags. So some attributes even give more features to a tag or help the tag to perform its functions properly. So the first attribute we'll be talking about is the title attribute, and so this is a p tag and we're using the title attribute with that. And how do we use this properly? We can just give a title. Let's just say this is a dummy text, and if we save that and when we come back here and we refresh, if we hover over this text, we find this is a dummy text displaying there. So that's how the title attribute works with the p tag. So if we go over other tags, we will discover that there are more attributes in HTML. So the next tag we'll be talking about is the link tag. So I'll be using my comments to identify that. So I can just say link tag, or we just leave it as link. And how do we write our link tag? We use the a, and we use the attribute called href. So with this href we can give the link of the particular, probably a website we want the link to take us to, or maybe another page in our website. So what we do now is, let's just assume we want to link our website to youtube.com. So we just do https colon forward slash double forward slash, and we have youtube.com. And after we have typed the link we want, we can now add the text that will be displayed there. So what text do you want to be displayed before people click here to where you want them to go to? So you can just use click here. So save and we refresh here. So when we hover over this link, we discover that down below this side we have our link being displayed there. So we can also click on it to view what happens. So you see it's taking us to YouTube's website, your official YouTube website, not ours. So now let's just wait for it to load. The network is a bit slow for now. I don't know why the network is taking too much time to load. But we get it's taking us over to YouTube's website, so I don't want to waste too much of our time. Okay, it's already loaded here, so we can just go back to our website to view our website. So that's just a basic of how links work with tags. So another tag we'll be discussing now will be the image tag in HTML. So we have image, and how do we write image tags? We use the img. So now another attribute we have for the image tag is the source. So we have src, and in the src this is going to be the link of where the image is located. So in some cases we have the image on our laptop already, and in other cases we can just check online for the images we need. So I already have an image already displayed here, so I got that from Unsplash, so it shouldn't, but due to time I just had to open the link down. So you can get high quality images for your website on Unsplash. So you can just search for unsplash.com. So I can just right click on this and see copy image address. So I can just paste that here between my src, and after that there's another attribute we use for images. We call it alt, and this attribute displays text in case the image doesn't load. So I can just have background, and in some cases it helps to improve the search engine optimization, which is SEO of the website. So if we refresh here, we find that our image is loaded here. So this image is loading from a different website entirely, but it's loading fine because we used the source for image. So we it's what this simply means is the source of the image. So the source of our image is coming from Unsplash, simple as that. So in another case, we might want to use an image on our laptop. So we can say image and we say src, and let's just do this first. Lap, uh, device image, sorry, image, and close that, save. So I want to locate my image. I already placed my image somewhere on my laptop, so I go over to desktop. And if you remember in the previous tutorial, everything we'll be discussing is inside our tutorial folder. So in our tutorial folder, we are currently inside the HTML, and this is our index page, which is index.html. And there are three main folders we need whenever we're working on a website to make our work cleaner. We need our CSS folder, our image folder, and our JavaScript folder. So if you want to understand why we need this JavaScript and CSS, you can check my other tutorial which I discussed about web basics, and it talks about how what languages are needed to create a website. So you can check that out, and I will drop in a link in the description below for that. And I already created an image folder, so img, I called it img, and I pasted an image already in there. So we have img1. So but there's something we really need to know about this image. It's the extension, or in some cases the file type. So if you right click on this image, we have properties, and in our properties section we see the type of file .png. So we have to pay attention to this. The type of our file is .png, so we just click OK. That's all we need to know. And if we come back here, don't forget our index file is outside of any folder, sorry, any major folder. The image folder is in a the image in a different folder entirely. So to locate that, we just say img and do /. We can say img1 because that's the name of our image, img-1 .png. so this is the file extension. So if you refresh and come back here, and we find out our image is being displayed, but it's very big. So how do we reduce that? With there are other attributes that we have. So let's use the height and width attribute. So we can say width, and we can use 500 pixels, and we say height, and we can make the height probably, let's say, 350 pixels, and we save and we refresh back here. So we see our image has reduced in height and width because we use the height and width the height and width attribute in HTML. So I think that's just a basic of how attributes are being used. So we can move over to other tags like the link tag, the list tag, list. So there are two types of list in HTML. We have the ordered list and unordered list. So how do we differentiate between the ordered list and unordered list? The ordered list starts with OL, while the unordered list starts with UL. So let's start with the unordered list. We have UL, and for each item in the list is signified by LI. So we have LI. So let's just use 1 here, and we have LI again. We have 2, and we have LI, and we have 3. So this, let's check this out, how this will look. So you just, the difference here you will find is just dot dot dot. So that's an unordered list. You don't have anything representing the order by which they were created. So to create an ordered list, I will just simply copy this and paste it again, so I don't have to stress myself, and change this U to O. So O, we have O over here, and we save and we refresh. So let's check that. So we have two lists here. We have 1, 2, 3, and we have 1, 2, 3. So the difference here is this is listed with 1, 2, 3 in an ordered format, and this is just dots. So that's how we understand that both of them a list, but one is an ordered list and the other is an unordered list. So the last tag we'll be discussing for today is the table tag. So we have table. So just call that tables. So in the table tag, how do we write table tags? So we start with the table tag itself. So just a table, and after that we use, every table has two sections. We have the head and the body. Sorry, three: head, body, and foot. But we'll just be discussing a little for now. So we have T head to signify the head, and the T head here signifies the row. That's the head row. So we don't have to talk about the column. So how do we write the column? So we use TH for that. So TH, we can just say, let's say course, and for the next TH we say TH, we say student, and the last one we say date. TH, we say date. Now if we check that out here, we just have course, student, date, nothing signifying that it's even a table. So let's continue. Let's go to the next section. We have the T body. So in our T body, this is not the row in this scenario, it's just the whole section of the body. So to create a row in the body section, we use TR for that, and in TR we use TD for each column. So table data. So we have the course, let's just use com 101, save, and the student TD can use 32111, and the date we use TD 2020. So we save, and to save time we can just simply copy this and paste, save, and we refresh it. So voila, we have this, and it's still not showing, like it doesn't look like a table. So there's an attribute that we can use for that, which is the border attribute, to just make it look like a table. So we can say 2, and this gives border to everything, and 2. So but the more border we increase here, the more the outer border gets bigger. So let's just make this 5 to check that out, and voila, our table is created. So you can check other stuffs on HTML. You can check it on W3 School website, on other website you might feel you can always use to learn. The other website I can recommend, I'll drop a link in the description below, that we can use to check more and learn more about HTML. But we'll still be discussing more on HTML and how to create websites on this channel. So if you like this video, you can give a thumbs up, and if you think you want to get more notifications about more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for more videos like this. Thank you very much and have a nice day.